Welcome to the new view, or a new view of the daily vlog. I wanted to start doing this now because the license plate in front of me, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a hand, and then it's UBGNME, which I originally thought was UB Gnome, but now it looks like You Big in Me, which has made me laugh. Not as much as Roomance does, but if it's You Big in Me, oh fuck! I'm like, hi person, I think it's a woman. I can't tell. They graduated from UCLA. Must be a woman. What does that even mean? I'm calling the Bruins girls. Oh, and also this car right here, Demetrius, or I guess it's Demetrix. I thought it was baby shoes hanging from his car, but it turns out it's a skull. It's a small skull. Probably a toy, maybe a toy. But you know, you never can be too cautious. But that car is badass. It's all like primered and shit. So I wanted a few things. I saw a video today where these guys in Chicago, the Chicago Ghostbusters, recreated Ecto Cooler. I don't know if you guys are old enough, or I don't know if any of you remember what Ecto Cooler is, but back when the real Ghostbusters cartoon was out, there used to be this high C flavor called Ecto Cooler that had Slimer on the front of it, and it was the best fucking thing ever. Like, F-bomb included. It was one of the best things ever, and they had taste tests with random people saying that it tasted just like it. So now I really, really want to make it because that, I'm trying to always try to rekindle your childhood. Why not? Do you guys remember Ecto Cooler? I'll leave a link to the video down below, and I'll remember to leave a link to the video this time. Secondly, speaking of that person's license plate, I'm thinking of getting custom plates on this car. I've got a couple of ideas, but what do you think I should get? I want to see where you guys go with this. 7 digits, remember. Letters, numbers, whatever. Let me know in the comments below what vanity on purpose plate I should get, and maybe I will if the idea is good enough, though I do have a couple in my brain. Thirdly, I wanted to talk a little bit about George Carlin, because there's this thing on Tumblr called YouTube Confessions, or YouTuber Confessions, where people anonymously can admit something about a YouTuber that's like either super serious or super funny or awesome. Like, I saw one today of Shay saying Shay's the father that I never had. And it's like, oh, like there's some happy things, there's some sad things. And there's this one about Phil being the person to inspire you to speak freely. And I was like, that's interesting. Speak your mind, just kind of be open. And I thought, instantly, George Carlin came into my brain. And if you don't know George Carlin, go die. Actually, no, don't go die. Use your Netflix code, youtube.com/PhillyD. Get yourself some free Netflix and watch all of George Carlin's work. Some of the stuff that he's talking about, some of the current events, are very, they're dated because they're about things in the past, but he was always a person that, he helped build my logical brain, my intelligent brain, and I would always, see him on TV later in his life, or watch a special of his and go, God, it's going to be a sad day when he dies. And it really was. I didn't, the night it happened and the night I found out, I was just like, who next? Who will be able to fill that gap, that void of comedy, of free speech? And this isn't, me, being a good employer or anything, but I think that Phil is a person who reaches a mass audience with an open mind and a loud mouth. That's not to be detrimental or anything, but I think it's good where with a generation that can't grow up with the amazing genius that is George Carlin, we've got a guy like Philip DeFranco who can teach kids and teach people in general that no, you don't have to be quiet. And to be perfectly honest, Phil is one of the first people I watched on YouTube, and has always kind of been an inspiration. So to be able to hang out with him, work with him, etc., is just awesome. And I don't freak out. Like the first couple of times, I was like, oh my god, there's Phil. But then it was, oh wait, he's a person. He's a guy. He's a dude. And working with him has done wonders for my skin. So yeah, some nuggets to chomp on. Do you remember Ecto Cooler? I'll link that in the bar below. And license plates. What should I get on it? So traffic isn't moving, but I'm making really good time. So yeah, maybe I'll go on Google Chat tonight. Who knows? Google Plus Headbutt.